Our choices, including those about diet, do not stem from reason or knowledge, but rather from learning and training received from an early age. This is like a bakery clerk unconsciously acquiring the smell of cake, or how we naturally learn to speak our mother tongue. Our surroundings, parents, society, and culture constantly influence our perceptions, forming deep-seated views, also known as habits. These ingrained views dictate our choices. Even with food that we know is harmful, we struggle to break free due to habit, and may even find it enjoyable, as this feeling is the result of years of conditioning. Many nutritionists and experts, despite having correct knowledge, may also find it difficult to shake off the habits instilled in childhood. Therefore, the focus of this film is not merely to discuss diet, but to use diet as an entry point to expose the harm of incorrect views and how they lead us to unconsciously make self-destructive and self-harming choices. Our goal is to consciously reverse the faulty learning and training of the past few decades, using the correct views provided by science, and thereby make choices that are truly beneficial for our mind and body. Starting now, we will guide everyone to learn this step by step. Sugar intake and health. Day everyone, and welcome to this podcast episode, proudly brought to you by Vita Choice Limited. Now, chuck a listen to this, mates. The latest scientific review is in, and it's a fair dinkum warning about the sweet stuff we're all sinking. Our umbrella review, which is like the grand final of research, checking out 73 other studies, shows that high dietary sugar consumption is generally more harmful than beneficial for your health, especially when it comes to your heart and your metabolism. It's a bloody oath. We found significant harmful links across a staggering 45 health outcomes. This isn't just about a bit of a tummy ache. This is the real, serious damage. The dodgy list of consequences. This umbrella review uncovered harmful associations across 4 major categories. 1. Endocrine and metabolic issues. That's 18 outcomes on the list. We're talking about putting on extra body weight, getting fat where it shouldn't be, ectopic fatty accumulation, and serious conditions like obesity and type 2 diabetes. 2. Cardiovascular diseases. 10 outcomes were linked. This includes scary stuff like coronary heart disease, high blood pressure, hypertension, stroke, and overall cardiovascular disease mortality. 3. Cancer risks. 7 outcomes showed harmful links, including pancreatic cancer and a generally increased overall cancer risk. 4. Other problems. 10 other outcomes were flagged, covering things like dental rot, caries, liver issues, bone health, osteal, and even allergic and neuropsychiatric issues. The hard facts and examples. Let's look at a few examples, because the numbers don't lie. Heart disease. For every 250 milliliters per day, that's a small can, mate, extra of sugar-sweetened beverages, SSBs, you drink, your risk of coronary heart disease shoots up by 17%. That's not a ripper result. Gout. For every single serving of an SSB per week extra you consume, you're looking at a 4% higher risk of gout. Pancreatic cancer. Consuming an extra 25 grams of fructose per day, that's not a huge amount, was linked to a massive 22% higher risk of pancreatic cancer. The science behind the harm. How your body gets cactus. The review sheds light on the main biological ways that excessive sugar, particularly fructose found in things like SSBs, causes this long-term damage. 1. Fat overload and insulin resistance, the metabolic path. When you consume too much fructose, your liver gets a massive signal to ramp up its fat production. It's like turning the fat-making factory to overdrive. This excess fat production creates byproducts, which in turn start to mess up your body's insulin signaling. When insulin signaling is impaired, your cells stop listening to insulin, which is known as insulin resistance. This is the pathway that leads directly to type 2 diabetes and the accumulation of fat in all the wrong places. 2. Gut disruption and cancer, the tumor path. The link between sugar and cancer often involves a few dodgy mechanisms. One is through a high glycemic index load, which is linked to type 2 diabetes, a known risk factor for cancers in the breast, prostate, and liver. Another key point is the gut. Too much fructose can disturb your gut bacteria and damage your gut lining. This damage promotes inflammation and fat accumulation, which can be the stepping stones to colorectal cancer. An animal study even showed high fructose corn syrup dramatically increased the size and grade of intestinal tumors. The takeaway: what you should do. So, what's the recommendation from the science? It's simple, mate, but it requires a bit of hard yakka. To genuinely cut down on these adverse effects, the review recommends free or added sugars. Keep your daily intake below 25 grams, that's roughly 6 teaspoons. Sugar-sweetened beverages. Limit your consumption to less than 1 serving per week, about 200 to 355 milliliters a week. Right, that's the hard yakka done. We'll catch YA next time.